used to missing you. Been a while. Usually we're so in tune. Ooh, you got me. Ooh, wishing we could be on the same page, but I know this is a phase, and honestly, I'm alright on my own. I enjoy having some time alone, but when it gets late, I miss you so much when you're at work, so I'll try to stay awake till you come home, till you come home. Call me up, tell me about your day. I just feel like you're a planet away among the stars. I'm sure it's pretty from your view. Just look down, remember we're waiting for you. Ooh, you got me. Ooh, wishing we could be in the same place, but I know you're doing great, and honestly, I'm alright on my own. I enjoy having some time alone, but when it gets late, I miss you so much when you're at work, so I'll try to stay away till you come home, till you come home. Ooh, you got me conflicted.
Hi guys. Today is Friday, and the boys have gone to school. You guys, I've already told you guys that on Fridays our bin gets picked up, and I usually, like to clean up quickly in the morning so that I can put the bin out and, can be sorted really. Because from work, Friday mornings are usually a bit quiet for me, so I just take advantage of the time to do what it is that I can do around my house. So sorted the boys, they've gone to school. I've cleaned the living room, I've cleaned my room, like I've hoovered. I'm just trying to do the remaining stuff, lay the bed, tidy up my nightwear and things that are currently, lying around, from, things that I brought out yesterday in preparation of church and all of that. And yeah, pretty much just make sure that the house is, spick and span before I get into the weekend mode. And this weekend there's really nothing much planned, just basically me resting. And I also have a spot massage today that I'm excited about. Whoop whoop. And yeah, just trying to tidy up everywhere and kind of like create a space where I can mentally function, because I have found that when my space is untidy or maybe a bit messy, it just has a way of clouding my thoughts. It has a way of putting me under some sort of stress. So I'm constantly thinking of what can I arrange. And that's something that I've also taught my children. I keep saying to Adam and Asha, whenever you step into a room, especially your room, ask yourself, is everything in place? What can I do to make a tiny difference? And it's something that, we're used to doing in our house, where we get into the kitchen, we're like, what can I tidy? You see us tidying up, the table, because it's really difficult to have, that bachelor type of house if you have children. I'll be honest. I do my best, but I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that it's easy. It is not easy. People who have it, maybe they can share with us in the comment section, but I have found that it takes being intentional to have a tidy house when you have children with zero help. When I was in Nigeria and I had help, someone was responsible for making sure the house was tidy, but I'm here now and by myself, and I'm responsible for all of that 100%. I have someone that comes in once a month, but she has not been available, so I've had to jump on, the responsibility of keeping my house clean, because I know how it makes me feel. And one thing that has helped me is teaching my children the same thing. So we kind of like work hand in hand, and that has really helped us. In another news, you guys, Asha blew my mind this morning, and I'm just very thankful to God for the children that he has put in my hands to steward, and with the kind of wisdom, the way that he, God, is teaching me, to raise these children. I came out from the gym and I was, making food for them, yam and egg, and then from nowhere Adam said, "Oh, mommy, can we have sausage in the egg?" And I went, "Really?" And it was just a teachable moment for me. And it was like, "Mommy, why?" And I said, "You know what? When we were children, yam and egg was luxury. Yam and egg was something that we used to eat only on Sundays, and it was something that we used to look forward to. But I am actually so jealous of you guys that you have this life, and I'm just so thankful that I'm part of it. I'm able to see it because I can literally see myself through their eyes by them just being excited when when they ask for something and they can get it. It's so good. Like, especially, I mean, I'm not saying that everything that children ask for we should give, but when you can afford it and it is in moderation and it is something that is food is basic, food is a necessity. So the fact that they can have it without having to go through the kind of stress that we went through to get some of these things, and God has now placed me in that place to be their parent, to be able to make that happen, you guys, it is fulfilling. I don't know about how anybody else feels about it, but those little things make parenting beautiful and worthy for me. So back to why I'm telling this story. I came back, and from nowhere, Asha came out with this. You guys can still see the shape. This aeroplane. How did you do it again? It came out anyway with this aeroplane thing, and hey, this was how it was. So yes, so Asha came out, and then he came out with this aeroplane thing, and he threw it at me, and I was like, "Okay, what is that?" He said, "Mommy, catch it." I was like, "Okay, what is that?" And I did, me and then we play like that. And the next thing I saw, he was like, "Mommy, open it." And then I opened it. Lo and behold, my son literally wrote me a love note. I'm going to read it out. He drew himself in the corner, which is so cute. He drew himself there, and he wrote me, Asha, to my mom. And he says, "My mom's compliment sheets." And my baby gave me a direct instruction. And I'm so thankful because this is a reflection of the kind of communication, the kind of things that I'm constantly teaching. You have to communicate how you feel. You have to say what is on your mind, because people are not mind readers. They can't tell. And that's one of the reasons why we hardly have tantrums around my house, because I keep saying to my children, throwing tantrum is actually not acceptable. That's not a means of communication. You have to speak up, tell us how you're feeling. If you cannot say it, get a pen and a paper, write down how you're feeling, and pass it on to the next person. Let them understand, because sometimes you have to understand that not every child will be vocal, not every child will be, that much of a talker. So you have to let children express themselves the way that they feel most comfortable. Asha gave me direct instructions, and he says, recite in the morning and night. What do I have here? The first point says, you are unstoppable, you are beautiful, you are hardworking, you are consistent is number 4. Number 5 is you are good in every single way. Number 6 says you are the best mom one could wish for. Number 7 is you are wonderful. Number 8 is you are delightful. Number 9 says you are majestic. My head is bigging. Number 10 is you are unbeatable. You guys, like, how else does anybody want to start their day? Like, this made me so happy. And one thing that I saw this morning while he gave me this, after I read it, and I was just like really smitten, I was so happy. I gave me a really tight hug. It was one of those moments where I wish that there was a camera in my house, catching these moments, and I could share with you guys, because narrating it does not, I don't think narrating it sometimes gives it the power that, the love that is felt in the moment. But one thing that I also saw this morning while this conversation and this interaction was going on was that Adam stood there just looking at the two of us with so much love and admiration on his face. And that really, really made me happy, because I didn't see fear, I didn't see rejection, I didn't see any sort of envy, I didn't see any kind of jealousy on his face, like, oh, maybe my mom likes my brother more than me, maybe my brother, has done something that, I'm unable to do, because Adam does amazing stuff that really blows my mind too, and I'm very expressive with them, and I also encourage them to be expressive, which is why I'm sure you can tell that this is an expression of, the success of some of those things. And one thing I want to say is that it is possible for us to raise amazing children. I just want to encourage us. It is possible for us to raise amazing children. Peradventure, there is somebody watching this and you're currently struggling with your child, or maybe like trying to better your relationship with your children. I want to encourage you and say it is possible. It just takes extra work. You have to be very intentional. I'm not saying I'm the best parent on this earth, but I know at least, a thing or two from putting my skin in the game. The moment you get pregnant and the moment you decide to have sex and get pregnant, is like you have taken the mantle, you have taken the responsibility, life responsibility of raising amazing children. Because if you don't, you are going to affect the whole world. You're going to cause problem for everybody by not raising your children properly. So it's a responsibility on us parents. And the funny thing is that it doesn't end, because we have to continue. But it is possible, right? And some of the things that have shaped my relationship and my, my idea of parenting there are majorly three things that have shaped my parenting. And the number one thing is my family relationship, the dynamics of my relationship with my family. I saw how my brother was raised. I saw how the men in my family were raised. That gave me some form of information. That gave me some form of direction. And I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not doing this. Might be okay. But I had that background from there. And then the second thing that has shaped how, I'm raising my children and, why I'm very passionate about raising boys is my intimate relationship so far in life, all the experiences I've had. I hold it really dear. I'm every day constantly refining, how do I want my children to be to the world, And then, number three thing that has, shaped my relationship with my children and how I am raising them, that has also shaped the way that I'm parenting my children is my relationship with, or talking to, rebellious youths. Like when I talk to children who have this herring behavior, whom their parents or people are saying, oh, that child is this, that child is that. When I talk to them, sometimes I talk to these children and I have a note full of, what, this is what you need to focus on. These are the things that, these are the things that you need to start to think about how to deal with. And honestly, a lot of these children who are quote unquote rebellious, I have found that the best way to deal with them really is not to be more wicked towards them, because trust me, a lot of the things that they are fighting that is making them do the things that these parents are calling rebellious is lack of love and attention. So if you have a child like that in this season, I want to encourage you, show them more love, listen to them more. They want to feel loved, they want to feel heard. Those two things I have found is very common in rebellious children. They will tell you, oh, they don't listen, my parents don't listen to me, so I'm doing this to show them. Do you understand? It is possible. Whoever it is that you are today, that you're listening to me, I just want to encourage you. We can raise amazing children. It is possible. And I'm just so thankful every day for, my children, the ones that God has given me to steward, and, most importantly, for the wisdom that God is constantly pouring upon me about how to raise them. And this wisdom does not come from the sky. You have to really go to the Father. I don't know, whatever it is that you believe in. I'm a Christian and I'm not ashamed of it. One of the things that is the foundation of my raising my children is going back to the Father. I keep going back to God and saying to him, you gave me these children. How do I deal with this? You gave me these children. This situation that is happening is looking overwhelming for me. Show me, teach me, direct my steps in the place or to people who I will go and glean from, so that I can come and bring that knowledge and apply it to the situation I'm having with my children. Because trust me, there is no ready-made child. It's like a relationship. You have to work on it. You have to work on raising these children. You have to work on, making sure that your relationship with your children is better today than it was yesterday. And it is not easy. It's a lifelong job. Nobody is technically paying you for it, but the fact that you see them turn out amazing should give you joy. When we go out and, my children will spend 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 5 minutes in a place, and people will be like, can you explain to me how you have done this? I want to know. I went to my friend's house, during the festive period, and we met their new friend for the very first time. And less than 10 minutes into being there, the friend, who is a guy, said to me, your children are well raised. He's a man, he's Nigerian. For him to say that, and I mean, of course, I felt encouraged. I was like, oh, thank you so much. But then I will quietly go back to God and say, Father, thank you for the wisdom. Thank you for the wisdom, because it is not by anybody's power. You have to constantly pray. You have to constantly put your children in the hands of God. But most importantly, you have to constantly go back to the source, the person who gave you these children. Father, I need you to help me. Father, I need you to give me wisdom. Send me to people that will teach me in this season so that I can do better with my children. We can do better. We can raise amazing children. If you want me to share more about, parenting, the things that I do intentionally, I am more than happy to share. Please let me know in the comment section. If you also have any tips about raising children, especially those of you who are veterans in the game, those of you who have teenagers, please share with us. Let us learn. Let us teach each other, because it becomes easier when each one reach one and each one teach one. This knowledge becomes, easier for us to understand, because you have lived it. We can live through you. We can execute through your own knowledge. We can learn from your mistakes. I share, I share all these things because I don't want somebody else to make the same mistakes. So if you're a veteran parent, if you're somebody who have raised youth, or you know so much about parenting, please leave us a comment down below. Share with us. God bless you. Guys, I need to run back to, doing my work now and cleaning around the house. I just love the fact that, having these quiet moments on Friday morning to clean up my house, to do the bit that I can do, because, now that my cleaning lady is not available, it just gives me joy to, tidy up things and just, share with you guys. So, guys, let's get back to spending Friday together.
Call me up, tell me about your day. I just feel like you're a planet away among the stars.
So I'm on my way out to go and get a spot massage quickly with somebody that my PT Tatiana recommended in a place called Newport Pagnell. And this journey seems a bit long, but
turn left on Vernier Crescent, then turn left on Flamstead Gate.
We're doing it.
Turn left on Flamstead Gate, then turn right on Portway.
I haven't been to this person right before. It's my very first time.
Continue straight on Portway.
Oh, whiz. It's my very first time, and I'm honestly looking forward to it, because it's an opportunity for me to refresh. I've been wanting to do this for a bit, so I just thought, let's go and get it done once and for all.
Continue straight
And get it out of the way. So let's go to Newport Pagnell, guys.
Be on the same page, but I know this is a phase, and honestly, I'm alright on my own. I enjoy it.
Do you have 1.8 kilometers? No way. How did I get here? Can't believe it. No, not doing this. Oh my God. I blame Tatiana. How do I even have 1.8 kilometers left after doing about 20 minutes of driving? Got a village. No, I'm not coming back here. No. This lady better have, that option of coming to me, because I'm not doing this like. It's been quite a travel. Gotta be careful, because sure.
Okay, 16.8 ET.
Oh God.
So yeah, sorry, you're in the wrong spot.
Oh, you're still about.
That's okay. Let me see if I can move my next customer a bit later, so that there's not too much of a worry or a stress.
So view. It's not even. It's about 4 kilometers away. Oh God, you're 12 minutes away from me.
Yeah, sorry. I think that's a bit of a typo. Yeah, sorry. I thought that would be much closer than it actually is. All right, so if you go to Newport Pagnell, the town, park in the town, and you just have to walk down a little side alley. It's a small house down a side alley.
Okay.
So if you get to the town and park, and call me back.
All
I'll
right.
just move the day at my day this end around.
All right then.
All right, sorry.
It's all right.
All right, see you in a minute. Bye-bye.
Bye. Oh my God, I cannot believe I drove almost 30 minutes and she gave me the wrong postcode. You guys, now I have to go back and it will take me 12 minutes to get back to her. This better be worth it. Like, honestly, if it is not, can't do anything. I'm just going to take a deep breath and be pretty and avoid trouble. We don't make trouble. We're not stressing over what we can't control. We're taking it in good stride. Gracefully, we're doing this. So, adjust crown, adjust demeanor, stay pretty, and go back. Let's go. Oh my God, but honestly, this is crazy, but it is what it is. What can you do about it? Nothing. So we're not going to be worrying about things that we can't change, things that we can't do anything about. We're not doing that. So we're preserving energy. We're doing the best with what we have, and just staying pretty. Okay, so back onto the road that I came from, and it's another long 12-minute drive, but we're doing this in good faith and, you know, carrying on with the pretty girl swag. Waze, can you at least adjust? Oh my God. Oh my God, I've literally been driving the past 20 minutes. Like, I cannot believe that I have come this far. I blame Tatiana. It's too far. And it's just this village, like, oh my God. Been driving forever.
You'll arrive in 300 meters.
Really? After how long? Don't even upset me. Like, honestly, this better be worth it, like, because I just feel stressed right now. Better be worth it, because if it's not, oh my God, it would be so bad. I'm not even sure where to go now. Okay, so it says there. It's number 3.
You've arrived at your destination.
All right, thank you, Waze. Oh, whatever. So I'm just going to stop and try and message Alex just to be sure that I'm not lost, because so this is number 3, I guess. This, oh my God, there's so many houses here. And it just looks like, okay, so let's check what she says about address. Back in the town and walk down the side alley next to the cafe latte. 10 meters down the alley on the right side. I don't know what that means. Let me call her. Hi, Alex. I think I'm lost. I'm not sure. I've just turned left,
Yeah.
and then I'm in front of this house, this building that has like a lot of trees in front of it, and I'm trying to see what number.
Okay, so
there's a house that says Middle Farm House.
yes. So are you in Newport Pagnell?
Yeah, I'm in the postcode that you gave me.
Okay, so if you're in Newport Pagnell, you need to park in the town, and you've got to walk to the house because there's no parking outside.
So I am in the city center in Newport Pagnell. Now I am looking for where to park because
In 100 meters. At the roundabout, continue straight.
she said to park somewhere. I'm sorry, lad. I hope I haven't constituted any kind of nuisance. I'm so sorry. Mama, can't believe this. Anyway, I'm looking for. She said to find a pub and walk by the side of a certain pub. So I'm just here trying to find this so-called pub. Honestly, I hope this is worth it because I'm tired of this stress, I beg. Let me call this lady because I cannot afford to be lost a second time. I can't. Alex has finally come out to find me by herself. And it's just weird, like, never been in this environment like this before, so just going to try and attempt to cross. She's already come out. Can I please cross? Thank you. Oh my God, it just feels like I'm a child in this Newport Pagnell. Like, I can't believe. Oh God, that's Alex across the road. And I look weird, you guys, because I have my laptop with me. Because I parked really far away. That one mistake, literally.
I've had to call the next client, move them up.
Oh,
I've
gosh.
had to call the next client,
Move them up.
cancel.
Oh, my God.
I've been working since 8 this
Today.
a.m. Yeah.
Wow.
I go to football on a Friday night. I've got 2 little dogs. They'll bark and then they'll stop.
Okay, that's fine.
They only bark for 1 minute.
Okay, that's all right.
They're little.
Hi, guys. Hello.
Coming.
Oh, people. Hello, little furry people.
Very ridiculous.
It's all right.
I got stuck with them in the divorce.
Oh.
So,
I'm finally here, and at least is worth it because I can just imagine having driven all the way, and I'm currently looking at a form that I'm supposed to fill before everything gets started. I'm just going to show you guys briefly, and yeah, so I'm excited. I've been looking forward to this, and I can't wait for it to happen and at least have like a really restful weekend and then go back to Tatiana next week. Oh, anyway.
Wait till you come home. Till you come home. Call me up. Tell me about your day. I just feel like you're a planet away among the stars. I'm sure it's pretty from your view. Just look down, remember we're waiting for you.
I had a really nice time. Alex is very good at what she does, and oh my God, it was painful. I won't even lie.
In 300 meters. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Okay. It was quite painful, but it was well worth it. I'll be honest, it was painful. It was very painful. But I really enjoyed it. My body feels really good, and all of the places where I had pain before, where I had like tight
At the
knots,
roundabout, take the second exit on
they feel
B526.
a
London
whole
Road.
lot better now, and I'm just thankful that I did this. I'll be honest, I'm really thankful that I did it. So I'm on my way back home, and I can't wait to be back because I'm very hungry now. I have barely eaten anything today, and And yeah, so, and it's also getting really dark, so I'm just trying to, you know, catch up with sunlight. And first go and grab the boys where they are, because they are with our neighbors. I asked her to grab them for me and keep them at our house. So I'm going to grab the boys from the neighbors, and I will be on our way back home and just go and get my baby sorted. The long road back home. Let's go.
I'll try to stay away till you come home. Till you come home.
So while I was driving home, I just thought, you know what? Since I've been unable to go and do our shopping earlier, why don't I quickly branch off by Aldi and grab us the few things that we need for the weekend? So, Aldi.
We're waiting for you. Ooh, you got me. Ooh, wishing we could be in the same place, but I know you're doing great, and honestly, I'm alright on my own. I enjoy having some time